more try here, man. Hey guys, East Coast Pat coming to you guys again with another video. Ah man, this is attempt number 3. I just had to go through and delete a whole bunch of stuff off my phone so I can try to do this, man. Something came upon me. Got out of work a little early, man, and man, I've been pretty consistent in my life lately, and one thing I've never been consistent at really is making YouTube videos and being my own boss, man, and doing things on my own terms has always been a goal of mine, man. And as consistent as I've been over the last 10 months, man, if I can inspire at least just one person, man, I want to inspire many people, but if I can inspire just one person, man, my job here is done, you know. So a little bit of background on me, man. I'm 26 years old, married. I got 2 beautiful daughters. I've got a wonderful wife. We live a pretty good life, man. I've got a good 9 to 5, but it really just pays the bills, man. And I've always wanted more out of life, you know. And I've had stints in life where I did different things to make money. During COVID, man, I was selling weed. Weed was really the whole, what revolved, you know, my whole life around was weed, man. So I started selling weed during COVID, and it worked well for me for a while. But it really just, it didn't last, you know. When weed became legal here in New York State, kind of killed it off for me, unfortunately. I really took advantage of all that money that was coming in during COVID and all the stimulus checks and all that. But that's neither here nor there, man. It's kind of really just a little bit of info on me. Back March 6, 2023, I started my fitness journey, my spiritual journey, and my sobriety journey, man. So since then, I've been completely sober. I've never really been an alcohol head, man, but I was a pothead for a very long time, for about 8 years, since I was 17 years old. I smoked weed all day, every day, and it really just gradually got worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, it did some things for me, man. I mean, I traveled, to the other side of the country. I went to Cali, I went to Boston, really kind of took some good trips, enjoyed life, you know. I've always been one that just wanted, again, more out of life. So I traveled and did the things that I, enjoyed doing. And yeah, man, I really just made the best out of it, but I was very unhealthy. So when I started my journey, I was 350 pounds. I'm 6'8". I know you guys can't tell in this frame here, but so I'm in my car. But yeah, man, I'm 6'8". Right now, I'm sitting at around 300 pounds. I was at my lowest back in September, October, about 7 months or so into my journey. I had lost a cool 65 pounds, and I felt really good then. I was doing mainly cardio at the beginning of my journey, and then after like the 5-6 month mark, I really started strength training every day, and kind of weaning away from the cardio a bit. Yeah, man, I don't know if I can. So one person that I really enjoy watching is Sam Sulek. I really enjoy his personal attribute to his videos, to where it really feels to me that he can connect with his audience before a workout, right? So I'd like to get to a point where I'm bringing the phone in, you know, with a tripod and recording my workouts and my sets, so you guys can get a good idea of what I do, you know, on a day-to-day basis, how I got to where I am now, as to where I was 10 months ago at 350 plus pounds, lazy, overweight, unmotivated. Back then I was the embodiment of a pothead, man. I wasn't much of a dad, you know, as much as I am now. I really strive, and that's my biggest motivator, right? Is being a good father. I grew up without one, man. So my mom was both my mother and my father, which that's another story for another day. But man, yeah, that's just a little bit about me, man. I may or may not have a few people that used to watch my old videos back in the day that may still be here, man. So if this is a little update for you, yeah, man, I've got some goals for 2024, man. I'd like to just be consistent with this, man. Just continue to check in, continue to evolve here in this space. Man, one thing I've learned through life is time does not stop for anybody. And it's gonna keep going. So why not try this out, you know? And again, if I can inspire anybody, then that's my biggest influence here, is just being an inspiration, you know, because when I started my journey, I reached out to a lot of different YouTubers, Alex Eubank being one of them. He was a big inspiration for me when I first started. I still watch his videos to this day, man. I like him a lot. I like how he attributes a lot his success to God, his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is also my Lord and Savior, man. Without God and without Jesus, I would not be here today, whether that's breathing or healthy, you know, in a better state of frame of mind, you know, not smoking weed every day. I'm so thankful to be out of that. It took a lot to get me out of that, because when I was in it, I never thought that I'd be out of it, you know. I'm so thankful to be here, man. And if I can meet some great people on the way, you know, that's a plus. That's a huge plus. So yeah, man, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I really appreciate it if you did stay till the end, that you did, man, and I hope to keep this thing going. I really just want to keep this thing going and continue to check in, and who knows where this will go, but this is day one of hopefully 365 times 5. I don't know, man. But yeah, man, my name is Pat. Checking in, I'm checking out. Thank you.